So, let me establish something first. I am running on 3 hours of sleep today. I barely got any sleep. I feel like I'm going to just pass out at my desk. And let me tell you, this fucking event almost did it for me, almost knocked me right out. The only word I have for this event is embarrassing. I don't know what possesses the developers to think that releasing this is a good idea. Let's begin with the framework. Every event in Endfield will inevitably exist in a context, will exist in an ecosystem, right? And what context does Cleanse and Rinse exist in? It exists in a context where the game still is lacking major features, mainly an endgame mode. Now, when I say that Endfield needs an endgame mode, I don't mean fucking Hoyoslop timer shit. I mean things like IS in the original, like SSS in the original, like reclamation algorithm in the original. Just anything. The main complaint with the game that I keep hearing, and that I also feel is true, is that the game is just chores. That's all there is in the game. You just do chores for your dailies, and you do chores for the event. This event, Cleanse and Rinse, is literally just chores. You're a fucking janitor. It's like that mission in GTA 5 where Michael dresses up as a janitor and cleans the fucking floors. And so far, every event has been filler. We have Umbral Monument, which is the combat event. We have Delver of the Cryptic, which is the best event in the game, the puzzle event. And then it's just been filler. We never even had a factory event yet. And what we get instead? We get fucking photos with Carly. We get fucking photo mode simulator. We get the gardening event, which is literally nothing. That gardening event was literally nothing. And now we get this. Initially, I was like, oh, you know, it's like Mario Sunshine. It's gonna be like the Blight Tide cleaning. You know, it's going to dynamically clean the stains all around. But no. There's not even that. The stains don't get cleaned dynamically, they just lose opacity. In general, there is so little effort put into this event. It feels like it was cobbled together in an afternoon. You know, filler events like this, right? Filler events like this, they have a place in a gacha game. Take, for example, Star Rail, first gacha that came to mind. Take Star Rail. Sometimes they're gonna do completely stupid events, and that's fine, because Star Rail already established goodwill, already established a solid foundation from which you then put the silly event on. Endfield has no goodwill. Endfield has no foundation to speak of. And they're doing this. This is not the time to do Cleanse and Rinse. This is the time to fix edge-space salvage. This is the time to add a proper endgame. I don't know, Hypergriff, it's like they don't know what the fuck they're supposed to do with this game. They're completely haphazardly just tossing shit at the wall and seeing what works. Which is insane, because this is not the same developers that have 7 years of live service behind them. Which, you know, fair enough, you know, between Arknights and Endfield, there's a world of difference. A lot of what they learned from Arknights can't really be passed onto Endfield. but at the same time, this is like an indie developer. This is like a fucking indie developer first gacha. Who thought this was a good idea? Sincerely, I don't know. Anima Shira in chat. 1.1 is the most filler patch imaginable. And you know what? Every once in a while, a filler patch is fine. You know, every once in a while, there's a chill patch with not much going on. This is the worst time to have a filler patch. You should not have a filler patch when there is major fucking issues with the game to fix. I still can't wrap my head around H space salvage. They made an extraction mode without the extraction. It's not an extraction mode, it's just a mode. I don't know, like, this is what I mean when I say they feel like first-time developers. How do you fuck this up? How do you fuck up the extraction mode by removing the extraction? You know, fucking with Endfield, I was fully prepared to give it the benefit of the doubt. I was, in 1.0, I was like, you know, it's the launch version, they're figuring things out, there's some extremely weird decisions here and there, but I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt. In 1.1, I don't think I can give that benefit anymore, because we are stumbling on such obvious pitfalls. There's like a giant neon sign that points to the pitfall, and somehow Hypergriff is still falling in it. Hey, hi, thank you for watching that. Welcome to the outro. That means that the video is over and you should go watch another one from my channel. That is in order. Thank you to the members, in particular, Bean Raditz, Kamielov Wishadel, Bar2D2X, Noel Runes, Davonte Glassford, Lizard King, Ascended Azon, Nemotic, Zoramar Sling, The Long Chef, Jinjin Tentuna, Vinko Ching, Ilio, Living Shad, Crayon Box, Efram, URL Killer, Daivius, Kino, Bomb Ninja, Apollo T, QX102, Mr. Laird, Tremal Raptor, 1K, Never Far Off, Zephyrinix, Nupo, Prancing Peppers, Sergio Alvarez, Kevin McGuire, I Antonio Tris, Bistum, Sam Kenshi, Chroma Lachan, 5QTZK, Genius Gatekeeper, Sulfur 7, Camon Hiren, Larmendra, Yvonne, King of Harems, and that guy with 2 names. See you guys in Endfield 3.6, because that's when the game is gonna be good.